to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Play fake, it's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And the pressure brings him down, but oh, wait a second. Flag on the play. Gonna have to see if this one stands. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 3rd down.
Following the flag, they've got 3rd and 3. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. They dump it off to the back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning him from the slot right. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. And in into single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Man in motion headed right. Fields now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Off play action, it's Fields. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Another throw for Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
I'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Give to the fullback, diving straight ahead. And he's brought down up the 6-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Rodgers here from the gun. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So that brings up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Complete to Mims. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Pass complete to Dulcich. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll give to Chubb, running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And they'll have first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They give inside to Chubb. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. To throw, Rodgers. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Chubb going for the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Fields to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down give to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. So on fourth down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So no return on that punt. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's Hill on the slant. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They go with Chubb here. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And that'll give him a 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Rodgers here off the play action. Got his target. It's Hill. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pickup of 2 here. And they're going to have a 1st down. Rodgers set to pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Again, it's Chubb. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
He's got it near the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Fields on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Fields out of the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The visitors with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Second down now, 7 to go. Now Rodgers fires over the middle, caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing now from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So we're at the halfway point of this game. A 13-point lead for him at the break. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. It's Jakeem Grant with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 40-yard line.
They send him left out of the slot. From the 40 on 2nd down. Gets this to OBJ. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30.
Kirk comes in motion right. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, son. Good night. Go.
Another throw for Fields. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Sanders once more. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Play action with Rodgers. Chubb brings it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is Chubb. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They strike for 23 yards, and that gives them the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Pass caught by Smythe. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up first down. Pressure comes. Rodgers. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It's second and goal. They'll give to Chubb on the option. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Back out runs their offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
This is Sanders headed left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This is Chubb. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. The give now to Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Gain of about 4, and that brings up 4th and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Vacates quickly left side. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw for Fields. Gets this to Sanders. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Off play action, it's Fields. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Fields out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 48-yard line.
Hurry up, hurry up. Tonight.
From the 48. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
On the coverage.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
Looking to throw Fields. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Here comes their offense out again. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Offense to the line for second down. A give to Chubb, running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
That's Hill working the sideline, complete. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Blitz coming for Rodgers. That's Hill on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
This offense ready to get going again now. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
2nd down and 10. Fields forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Rodgers here off the play action. They bring the pressure, down he goes! And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down around the 34. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The home teams are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Got his man on the in. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Another throw for Fields. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he'll go down here at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys trailing by 13. 2nd and 3 now. From the 16. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Up.
Looking to throw it. Finds Laporta. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. To throw. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock. And there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the hands team brings in the onside kick. That should set them up for victory.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now this offense getting set to work here. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They give inside to Chung. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They go with Chubb here. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off.